Alright, AP, welcome to your lesson on using algorithms. I'm sorry that you're going to hear my cat crying for food in the background. I apologize. We're going to use this really cool tool of algorithm games to try and figure out what these secret rules are that are happening in the background. Because the reality is, when you guys are programming, you are going to have algorithms that you create and are running, but that the people using your applications aren't actually going to be able to see. And the better we get at dissecting what's going on behind the scenes, the better our own programs become. So when you guys open this web page, you're going to see something like this. You will only see, I think, the first three highlighted over here. Once you solve the first three, you will see the next three get highlighted. So you guys are going to need to solve three of them. If at any point in time you are stuck, please use the Slack and ask questions. Please don't give each other the answer. That takes the fun out of this. I really want you to think about what's happening and to help people get through it, because this logical thinking that we're building is honestly what makes good programmers. Half of it is learning syntax and half of it is learning to think. So when you get here, you're going to see that there is a goal. Your goal is to send a damned message. Do not at me if this language bothers you. I apologize. In this box, this is where you're putting your input. And remember, the input is the stuff you're feeding the algorithm, and the algorithm is going to do something and then spit it back out. So in this first one, if my goal is to send a damned message, I'm just going to try typing a damned message, and when I'm done, I'm going to hit enter. Once I've hit enter, I see that right away it color codes it in black, and it shows the green happening, and then it tells me the next level. So I know that I did this correctly. Now, the thing that you're going to have to respond to is the algorithm rules. So black is my input, green is my output. I want to know what happened between those two. And in this example, I don't think much of anything happened. So the thing I would write down in that first box under function rule or algorithm rules is that it returned, the output is exactly the same as the input. The thing that was returned is exactly the same as the thing that I put into it. And if I wanted to fill in that second box under what the desired input would need to be to get the desired output, my input that gives me the desired output is just typing a damned message. That gets me my right answer. Now I know some of you are like, Miss, this, why? And it's going to become very clear in this next one. So in the next one it says, my goal is to send a damned message. When I type in a damned message and hit enter, you're going to see that what I typed is not what came out. So my input was in black, my output was in red. And you guys might notice that there's a difference between these. It's missing the A, the G, and the E. So already I'm forming some algorithm rules for that first box I'm filling out that it's cutting off letters. So the next thing I want to do is I want to test this a little bit. Does it cut off every letter? Does it cut off only A's and G's and E's? Does it cut off only letters from the last word? I have questions, so I'm just going to try typing and when I just type the letter A, nothing happens. And when I type D-A-M-N-E-D, I notice that N-E-D vanishes. So I could even type other words, I could try typing my name, and I see that all the time, 3 letters are missing. So if 3 letters are missing at the end, that's probably my algorithm rule. It takes whatever my input is, it chops off the last 3 letters, and the return is my input minus the last 3 letters. That's my rule for the second box. Now if I need to solve this to try and figure out what's coming next, I'm going to think through what are things I could enter that would give me something closer to this message. So if I know it cuts off the last 3 letters, what if I try just retyping the last 3 letters? Then I have my whole message minus the last 3 letters. So the input I need to get the desired output is a damned message AGE, which would actually give the output a damned message once those last 3 AGEs are cut off. So this would be my answer for that last box, and my answer for that algorithm rules would be that it cuts off the last 3 letters. So you guys on your own are going to try and work through pins, cancer, ext, and unwary, and I believe pins is the only one that you guys need to solve on your own, maybe cancer, in order to unlock these last 2. Again, if you have questions, reach out to me, come to Lab Lounge hours, we can talk through things you are seeing, and also feel free to do the talk through that I just did, like live in the Slack with people. Sometimes just saying what you're thinking out loud can help you come across some of your solutions. I know that that's what I was doing with milk with Ms. Schumann, and I had to pause to make this video. You are also welcome to keep solving as many of these as you want. There are a lot of them. I've heard they get very difficult. One of my friends is stuck on meme, but I think these are great brain challenges for you guys to work on or come back to. There's also an alternate assignment that you guys can do for extra credit. That will involve you looking at some of the very widely known algorithms in computer science, some of which we will also be looking at later in the year. If you have any questions, shoot me a message, and I'm excited to see you guys solve these. Bye, guys!